Today I am bringing you a 15-minute stretch and tone workout. These are perfect if you want to increase your flexibility. Maybe you're someone who neglects that a little bit and you know that you need it in order to properly replenish for your other workouts. And at the same time, we can continue focusing on toning. We don't need to just pick one or just pick the other. These are some of my favorite workouts when I just want an easier day to show a little love to the muscles, but still get a good sweat on and feel like I actually worked my muscles as well. So that's what we've got going today. Again, just 15 minutes. We'll be going through 15 different exercises. It'll be 50 seconds on and then 10 seconds rest in between. Let's go ahead and get to it. Very first exercise, we're gonna stand with our arms up. We're gonna do an arm circle and then we're going to squat. Come back up for an arm circle and squat. So you're just circling that arm behind you, sinking into the heels, opening up that shoulder socket. And as you get comfortable with these exercises, as we go, feel free to speed it up, or really more than anything, just choosing a pace that feels good to you. Today is all about making sure we are stretching, and a lot of my other workouts were focused on toning and sculpting and weightlifting and cardio. And today, I really want you to, more than anything, give yourself permission to stretch, sink into each of the exercises. Okay, next up, you're gonna be in a lunge. So you're going to have your arms right behind you, sinking into that forward lunge and doing a shoulder stretch. And then when you stand back up, you're going to be doing a lunge. So you're sinking into that front heel, stretching those shoulders, coming up nice and tall, and then sinking into a lunge. We're going to stay on this side the whole time. Sink deeper and deeper into that shoulder stretch each time. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So other leg is in front, your arms are doing the exact same thing. Okay, come right on down to your back. I want you laying down, getting a nice long stretch in. Your back can come off the floor, just stretching as long as you can. And then you're gonna bring a knee in and lift those shoulders off of the floor. So yes, we are getting some core work in here. But again, more than anything, allowing yourself to lengthen. See how tall you can get. As you're crunching, you're driving that lower back into the floor, feeling it in your lower abs. You can stay right down on the floor. I want you up in a hip bridge. You're gonna fold one leg over, so it's just opened up here. You're gonna come down and get into a nice stretch, feeling this in the back of the folded leg. And you're gonna come back to the top of that hip bridge and you're going to switch legs. So we are really stretching out the glutes on this one more than anything. And we're also working them in between. Okay, roll on over to one side. We're gonna get some stretching in for the side body. I want you in an assistant plank. So you are on your knee and your elbow, and you're reaching over like a nice half moon, and then we're gonna try to raise that leg and arm up in between. So you're fully letting things go here, and then you're engaging the oblique, you're engaging the side of your glutes. But make sure you're not poking your booty out behind you. You want to stay in a nice flat line. And onto the other side. So knee is in line with your elbow, long stretch to the side, and then meeting the hand towards the foot. Stretching and toning at the same time. What about that? We are making it happen today. All right, flip right over into a plank position. You're gonna be coming back into a crouch. So you're sinking back into your toes. And then you're gonna come to a plank. You're gonna swing a leg through. And I want you to get a nice hip flexor stretch in right at the top. Coming back down, sinking back into the toes, back to the plank, and onto the other side. Really important to pause at the top here and sink low, keeping that back leg nice and straight. All right, next up, we have another plank position. So we're gonna be doing a downward dog position. And then you're gonna come back into a plank. And then I want you to drop a knee down while you also raise the other leg. So downward dog, plank, drop a knee to the floor, and you're just gonna straighten the other leg. When that knee comes down and that other leg goes straight up, it also really works our core, works the glutes, works the shoulders. And hang out in that downward dog if you want to get a little bit more of a stretch in. Okay, come on down and sit with one knee folded in, the other leg is right out straight. I want you to have your arms out to the side because we're going to be stretching over that foot And then you're gonna bring this up and you're gonna try to get your foot to meet your hand. I know that's asking a lot of your hip flexors here. So if you are just barely lifting that foot off the floor, that's good enough. Kind of helps if you sink into this hip while you lift up that foot. But all in all, we're trying to keep those arms straight, nice and elongated as you sink into that side stretch. Okay, let's switch sides on that. So really you're feeling a big stretch in this hamstring, and then you're also feeling it in your obliques as well. I don't even need to remind you about that hip flexor. I know you're feeling that one. Back into another plank. So plank position, I want you to bring a knee in and then come up, and I want you to bend that leg so you can open the hip. Then bring that knee right back in, same exact leg, straighten it, bend it, open up that hip, squeeze the glute, and back in for a nice core exercise. Again, staying on this side the whole entire time. When you come into that plank, you have a nice flat back. If anything, it's slightly rounded. Bringing that knee in as far as you can. All right, we're gonna do that now on the other leg. So knee comes in, straight up, opening to that downward dog, and then opening up that hip for a nice stretch at the top. Okay, come on down to a child's pose. So I don't want you sinking totally back into your heels. I kind of want you propped up like this. As you can see, I'm up on my fingertips and I'm just gonna walk from side to side. So you're gonna be engaging your core because you're not sinking back onto your feet. Use your shoulders, use your core as you're walking from side to side. But also, enjoy the little bit of stretch that naturally comes with this one. And that is it. I believe we are all done. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We have one more. We have one more minute. Stay right here, actually. And I want you coming up, so you're thrusting your hips up, and I want you to do an overhead tricep stretch here. And you're going to come down and up, and we're going to switch to the other arm. It's only a 15-minute workout. I almost cut us short there. So squeezing those glutes all the way to the top. And wonderful job. So first and foremost, if you like this workout, if you like these stretch and tone style, you got to give me some feedback. So hit that thumbs up, leave your comments and thoughts about it down below. I want to know how you're feeling better right now as a result. As always, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe so these are automatically notified to you whenever I'm coming out with new videos and workouts. And although this was just a 15-minute stretch and tone, you could easily go ahead and do these 15 exercises again to make it more of a thorough stretch and a thorough workout. We don't always need to be killing ourselves with hard workouts, and I hope you can feel that later today as your day unfolds. Just how your body feels a little more cared for. You stretched out, you slowed down. Really be in tune with those changes that are coming as a result. Wonderful job today. I know I'll see you again soon.